So I think you hit the nail right on the head there, Jason. You said it's a culture of customer experience. And so one of the things that we implement into our company is we say, okay, from the top. So obviously, I'm the owner and founder of VRCORE, formerly VRCade. It is my job to go to the people that are working underneath of me every single day, or at least every single week, and say, how can I make your job easier?
Mm.
And then to turn around and have those people go to the store managers and say every single day, at least every week, how can I make your job easier? And then the store managers go to their assistant managers and their frontline workers, and they say, how can I make your job easier? So
Mm.
that at the end of the day, the frontline workers have the support that they need to support the customer, not to support their manager. And so what oftentimes happens is employees are like, no, 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 I need to get this job done for my manager because that's who I work for. But
Yeah.
that's not the case.
Mhm.
The frontline workers work for the customer. The managers work for the frontline employees. The reason they exist is to make their job easier for the frontline employees. And so when our company made that mental switch, all of a sudden the culture was entirely different because now the managers are saying, okay, what systems can we put into place to help the frontline staff streamline the experience so that the frontline staff can be absolutely focused on the customer as much of the time as possible.
That is so brilliant because most companies aren't fun to work for. They don't take care of their customers and they spend tons on marketing. But you've kind of reverse engineered it and just said, how can I make this business about people? And how can I make sure that all my team members are happy? How can I make sure that they're fulfilled in their job? And that is the single thing that I think separates you from other arcades. You have competitors down the street and your arcade's full, and not to name names, but I've seen these other locations and they don't compete on that level. And the biggest thing I see, if I were to just say, is your customer service is off the chart.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, it's not like we get it right every time, but it's definitely what we pursue. And at the end of the day, I think that leadership needs to have two core values. And for us, it's certitude and humility. And so as leadership, we are here to serve you as much as possible in as humble of a way as possible, and not, the fake crap
Yeah.
that you see all over the place, but the honest to God truth humility, so that you are there to serve your people when they need you most. At the end of the day, your people, all they want to know is, do you have my back? And are you going to reward me for the work that I put in? And so if we can serve them in that way, then they're able to put 100% of their focus towards completing their job and helping the people that are underneath of them. And then obviously at the frontline workers, they're able to put all of their energy towards the customer.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no wasted energy. I mean, think about how many times, if you're not happy at work, there's no metric for how much inefficiency and how much they're costing you.
Yeah, I definitely think that that's one part of it. If you take care of your people really well, there is still a lot of areas of business that are important.
Yeah.
But I would say chief of them is just treat your people right so that they want to enjoy their work. They perform better on average. And then a lot of those small issues you don't have to write people up for.
If you'd like to download the complete list of 54 common mistakes in a PDF form, go to foundationvr.io and download the free Foundation Builder PDF.